Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Bouncing. My name is Susan Churchill. It is cold outside, so I've got my super cozy sweatshirt on. I hope wherever you are comfortable and warm and cozy. So today we're I've got a good one. Pure intention is our intention. Our intention is for pure intention. Surre- uh, sur- uh, Sincerity, there we go. I got the word. Sincerity, trust. That makes so much sense to bring in pure intention. So, what have you got going on in your life right now, in your day to day, that maybe is, getting you to vibrate over here like this? um, and how can we just have pure intention um, for whatever is going on, which will bring us back to center, and we're going to be able to, from our open heart, you know, bring our intentions forth. Hi, Martha. Hi, Alicia. Hi, Joanne. So I saw a thing on, I don't know if I got an email or internet or whatever. Anyway, where people were starting to do a minute of silence at 8 p.m. I guess it's 8 p.m. your time. That way there's more happening throughout the day. Wouldn't that be awesome? For peace. So a minute of silence at 8 p.m. for peace. That sound lovely? Hi, June. So we're bringing in pure intention, and that sounds like a lovely and pure intention. Let's stand with our feet shoulder hip distance apart. Bend your knees a little bit. Elbows are out. Fingers are spread apart. Hi, Pam. That was so awesome. If you could figure out how to share that thing onto this page, that would be cool too, because I don't know how to get it off. She sent me this cool thing about studies um, and with people having good intentions, pure intentions for each other, and the vibrations of the earth and them all coming together and coinciding and resonating together. If I said that at all correct. Hi, Yipeng. Okay, so feet shoulder hip distance apart. Feel the earth. Feel it coming up, the love and the connection, because we are part of nature. Feel that coming up to help to bring ourselves into resonance, and then out through the top of our head and coming down, the universe coming down, feeling that chi through our energy body. Spine straightens up. Maybe you tuck your tailbone a little bit and release some tension in there. What about the shoulders? Are they up here by your ears? Let's just let them come down. And then know that they're going to soften even more during our practice. And just start bouncing from the knees. So we have our chin in a little bit. We touch the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, behind the front teeth. But we're pretty loosey-goosey at this point. Hi, Shelby. Hi, Susan. That's a technical term, loosey-goosey. And I am going to set my alarm. And we'll start our 5 minutes of bouncing with our hands up over our heads. Live to 100. Yes. So we're bringing in pure intention. So think about something that is in your life right now that you would like help with, for you or for anyone else. And then ask your universe, your master, to help you to have pure intention for it. Pure intention, open hearted, what's best for the situation, what's best for everyone involved. My mom used to say, she She had uh, she was very wise. And she would say, and I know you've heard this before, you put in what you want and then you say, for your highest good and the highest good of all concerned. So bring mom in, and all our moms, and all the people who love us. And now I'm bouncing and I'm letting my hands just flap and notice, because every so often, I start talking and then I find myself holding. So notice if you are allowing that just to move with the bouncing. And you can change the rate of your bouncing once in a while in there to see. When I'm doing this, I tend to go really fast. So I'm focusing more on my knees right now, which is slowing me down. And I'm feeling the movement a lot more when I'm paying attention to the move, to the knees or what's happening in the shoulders. And so instead of just rushing by our bouncing with our hands over our head or just saying, oh my gosh, is the 5 minutes over yet? What if you do a little inner detective work? Close your eyes if you can. That is great, because our eyes take in, 80 or something percent of all this information from outside. So if we close them, that can help us really fast to go inward. Hi, Faye. So yes, and everyone, please have good intention for me on Friday. I'm really nervous about about what I want to do, and then yeah, I got to practice it this week and see. I have to remember to be me and not be someone else. Because I keep thinking, well, what would so and so do? And they would have all that, and they would have all this information, and they would teach them. And then I gotta go, no, I gotta be me. My intention, pure intention, to give a little information to what may be a lot of people. So thank you for your support. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. I think that Sharon and Terry Lears are going to be on today. So if you haven't signed up for the Healing Solutions Summit number 3, you can still do so. You need to sign up so that you can get the link. I will post it on both my Facebook pages again this morning. So we have about 30 seconds, a little less, to continue bouncing and to explore where do you feel the chi? And maybe you feel it like in the top of your shoulders, or bumping up against your jaw. And just notice it. Because wherever you notice, that's going to send the chi there and open up blockages. All right, let's take our hands down to our sides. Feel the chi already cultivated. And kind of like let them come down slowly, like you're going through pudding. I do like to play. Breathe in through the nose, breathe out through the mouth. Open, 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 all blockages gone. If you can have your eyes closed when you turn, maybe go a little slower so you can do that, and see how that feels, see how your brain is feeling. It's kind of like I'm going through through something, I can feel like the chi moving around a little bit. We'll do a car wash in our brain again. I, I like doing that. Okay. Hi, Shelby. Healing for all today, physically, mentally, spiritually. That's lovely. Thank you. All right. Let's do our shoulder shrugs. Okay. So lift the shoulders up to the ears, head goes back. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. Tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Let the shoulders come down, let the head come up. Allow the chi to come up through the body and make a beautiful swoosh through the head and the spinal fluid. That's what, when we bring our head back and we're kind of compressing there, we're building up spinal fluid. So then when we bring our head back up, it goes up into the brain. Get that? It's really good for us, apparently. And we pull the shoulders down. And shoulders come up, head goes back. And release down. And shoulders down. And release. All right, one more time. Lift the shoulders up, head goes back. You're like you're gluing the head to the shoulders. Skipping the neck all together. Tip of the tongue still touching the roof of the mouth, and allow yourself to breathe. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Release the shoulders down, head comes up. Feel yourself as if you're getting a beautiful wash in your brain, all your senses. So if you're having any difficulty with the hearing, with eyes, with your vision, with your taste or anything, let's look clear, clear, clear. If you have any problems with having enough saliva, let's just feel that total clear and allow the healing and say, I accept all the healing that happens. You don't have to wait to healing movements to heal, okay? I have been very linear, I try to, when I started to learn things, let me pull the shoulders down. When I started to learn things in school, the way I was just like, I kind of spread out everywhere. And then it's like, oh wait, you got to learn this way. And so then I try to do 1, 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. And then now that I'm older, I'm learning to unlearn that a bit. That's one of the benefits of getting older, is you have time to unlearn some of the stuff that you learned. All right, so that is our bouncing, and now we want to do tapping and cupping. So we're going to tap the cheekbones, and just while you're doing it, send in beautiful light. And you can send in yellow light because that has to do with the stomach channel. Or if a different color comes to you, just send that light in. Feel it resonating in your throat. Feel it vibrating down through the heart center, through the diaphragm, through your organs, the middle dantian, the lower dantian. Send it some vibration saying, good morning, wake up. And down the front of the legs, knees, all the way down to the ground. And then we'll move up to the beginning of the eyebrows and do the same thing. And make sure you're tapping enough that you can feel that in the back of your head. Tap, tap, tap. And then send beautiful dark blue light, or any light that comes to you, down from there back to the back of your skull, and then it flows down your spine and opens up everything to do with your kidney system, and down the back of your legs. Open, open, open. All blockages are gone, completely healed. So much healing happening already. Cup the top of our head. This is where all the male or yang or physical, okay, for physical healing, those energy channels meet here. And so when we cup, we're sending down the vibration. Send it down into the internal organs. Down, and let the butterflies just fly out. Cup the top, cup the back of the head, sorry. Come down to your C7, do a pinch and release or massage. Just say hello. And then we'll say hello to Maria. Hi, Maria. Maria lives here in 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 my town. So awesome. How's that so far? All right. Let's clap. Stimulate the heart. Wake up the heart chi. Come to the elbows and wake up the chi in the lung system, and then the underarm. And if you've got something thick on like this, you got to go a little harder so you can get that vibration in. And the window of the lungs. We'll just do one set today. You can keep going if you want to, but I tend to talk, and I want to make sure we have a little more time at the end. It feels right today. Rub at the back of your hands and the palms. Tap your tailbone. Tap your hips. Come down to the knees and cup the tops of the knees. We're going through and we're waking up chi in all these different areas of the body. Say, wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get up, get out of bed. Anybody know that song? Come up on the toes, down on the heels. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get up, get out of bed. La 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 la, the sun's red. Live, love, laugh, and be happy. We had one of those cool player pianos, and those were like magic. You ever watch one of those? And the keys are doing it by themselves. And then the rolls would go, and then everybody would be around and sing. It was awesome. All right, so that was all the active exercises. Now let's get into beginning of the universe position, where we're telling ourselves, we're telling our body, we are part of the universe. We are part of the earth, and we can travel between them at any moment. We're both. We're being and becoming. And we use the password to help us. I am in the universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Chin in, tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, spine straight, knees bent, elbows out, stretch the fingers and the toes. Stimulate 12 meridians in the body. And feel yourself. See if you can feel your position. Invite balance. See if you can feel the chi inside you like you're a balloon, like a water balloon. And then, someone's just handling the water balloon or tossing you or whatever. And so you feel the inside. And see if you can feel that your chi, your energy body, which in this example would be the water, coming back and coming into balance. Feel yourself from your lower dantian glow with a beautiful light, pure intention. Feel it in the middle dantian, and you become brighter and brighter and brighter. As we connect to what's divine for each and every one of us, and we ask in from our own open heart, what is our intention for the day? And let's move our right hand in front of the upper chest, left hand in front of the lower dantian. It's Monday, so I am determined to get you out early enough so you can go to Spring Force Qigong every day. Our hands are away from the body. We're feeling column of light from the top of our head to the bottom of our torso. Thank you, thank you. And we start to move it. So we move the right hand out and down, as the left hand moves in and up. And then we just allow that to continue around in this elliptical pattern. Just like that. And as we're moving it, we're feeling this column of light start to move. We're using our fingers, our palms of our hands. Maybe we're scooping it. Maybe we're just feeling it move as we move. And you see the colors and you feel it, and maybe you see it do something inside you. Maybe the colors as they move are bathing one organ or another. And let yourself experience whatever is happening. Let yourself open yourself up with this pure intention we're bringing in today. To see, to know, to heal. To allow ourselves to heal. Do you have an ache somewhere? Just feel this color going in the ache and going down to whatever it is that caused it. And it may be in that spot, and it may be somewhere else. There might be some blockage from who knows when. And we just allow the healing to happen. And bring in happiness, because that's what really does the work with this one. This is called Moving of Yin and Yang, and it's for your liver system. The color is green, the season is spring, and you bring in happiness. And when you bring in happiness, it helps to release anger. And there's so much anger and fear and stuff in the world right now. Let's bring in some happiness and just release any anger we can find in the body, and just say, I am so sorry for whatever I might have done that got you stuck here. Please forgive me. And go be free. And let that turn into a beautiful butterfly. Let it to release out, and then let the pain that you have, wherever it is, go away. Forgive yourself. So it's another one. You forgive someone else, and you forgive yourself. You ask them to forgive you. You appreciate the lesson learned, even if you don't know what it is. And you wish them well. That's another thing I learned. This stuff just pops out. How's that feeling for you? Green. Breathe in green light. Be a column of green light. Be a lantern of green light. So strong. Happiness just coming out of you. Maybe it looks like butterflies. Maybe happiness comes out for you in flowers, in music, in the scent of homemade bread, or whatever, something that's just so wonderful, or cinnamony or spicy. Allow yourself to experience this moment. I'm going to be quiet for a minute, and then we'll start harvesting. Smile. Start my internal love engine. Let yourself shine. You are ready right now. It's not like, oh, I gotta wait until I'm ready. You are a megawatt bulb of happiness. Let's bring our hands in front of the lower dantian. That's where they're going to stop. Space between our body and our hands, space between both hands. And take some breaths in. Breathe in. When you breathe in, see if you can feel the breath moving through your hands and into the lower dantian. And breathe out. And allow butterflies to fly away. And breathe in. And breathe out. And then we'll gently, you can do various things. You can gently let your hands down. You can bring them and lay them on your stomach. You can bring your hands together and then bring them to your stomach. And then massage, coming up on the right and down on the left. Or you can just visualize it, okay? And visualize it, all the chi you cultivate, so all this happiness, all the fun that we had, all our pure intentions coming in to the lower dantian, because it created all this beautiful chi for us, for our day, for whatever is going on in your interactions today. And we start to spin this ball of light. It's going to help us so much. Maybe it's yellow, maybe it's white, maybe it's green, maybe it's any color or no color. And we spin it, spin it, spin it until it turns into a tiny little energy pill we tuck deep behind the navel. And then we'll just rub our hands together. Let that unconditional love of the universe come from our soul, through our body, from the heart. The spirit, we are helping to support the spirit, our own little spirit, which is managing this life. And sometimes, it needs some help. So let's take a big 10,000 hand breath in. I know I do. All right. And just allow the universe to just pour in gifts. Just let them pour in. And accept the gifts of the universe, and accept that you are ready to shine, shine, shine. And so we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I send you many, many blessings. I'm so grateful for the love and support of each and every one of you. Okay. See you tomorrow.